Well, she does during the day.
Thank you. Okay. Love to all your family as well. All right then. And take care. All right then. Okay. Bye.
Who was that then, Caroline?
Tracy.
And how's she?
Her day. Well, she wasn't very well. She's better now. She got our note. She wanted to phone. She's just done.
Yeah.
She's having this amazing sleep when she's on somebody, isn't she?
Yeah.
She wouldn't have slept a bit, would she?
Yeah, I mean, you can move, it doesn't bother her. You can push her around.
Still, the heartbeat and everything still, and the warmth, the body warmth from somebody else.
That's what it is. She's perfectly happy there.
Maybe I should try and scare her away.
Do I have to repeat?
Yes.
Young lady, this is day 3. All sorts of problems have been happening overnight. Poor little Jojo appears to go and have some tummy bug problems.
Gastroenteritis.
Gastroenteritis, I think. Poor Andrew had to go scooching off to the doctor's first thing this morning. Had to queue up for hours. And they had no nappy change there. And he was dashing around and lost his place in the queue. And he was there in the doctor's surgery for an hour and a half. And poor little Jojo's now gone upstairs and gone to sleep. And the rest of the
Quinlivans
have turned up. Yes. Claire here as well. And little Hannah. And Poppy Dog's in the car still. That Bannister out there. Later on this morning, when we get a bit more organised, we're going to take your birth mattress and throw it on the tip, because it's a bit of a mess. It's an old one.
That's right.
Your mummy and daddy have got a brand new bed, and they weren't going to muck up the bed for you. No, not any price. No way. They got you the old one. Right.
And what's Granny Annie doing?
Granny Annie is organising a great big stew pot, so as to leave it for the Crosleys when she's not here. They can go and have some lunch today with it, and maybe lunch tomorrow with it. And if they're not too greedy, there might even be some left over for their supper one day, or to make a bit of soup or something. We went and bought all this steak, and she'd been chopping it up with vegetables and goodness knows what. A tin of red wine, and she puts all bits and bobs of herbs in it.
Nice clean mouth, nice. Took a bit of bloodshot eye, but
Oh yes, that's
tiny.
quite common at delivery. They're in the wall.
Do you think she's
Change
dirty?
English.
She
Yeah, I was just
probably
going to say
is.
that.
She does tend to need changing every time.
Changed about 8 times
First
last night.
time I video something, I was bathing a baby, and the husband said, "Do you mind if I pick it?" And I just said, "No, of course not." And that 5 minutes later, paid it back. So amazing. Because I just carried on chatting, like I'm chatting with you now, and it's quite hard hearing. All right. Maybe not dirty. No,
we
not
had
dirty.
changed her before she.
Oh, I see. Clamps on.
Well, she had only gone to sleep.
Oh, I see.
last time.
Oh.
No, so I didn't want
You
you to
can
do
get
it.
rid of it now.
Oh. All right, sweetheart.
Did you keep Joe? No. Chuck it away, then don't keep hers either.
Hold on to mummy's finger.
She just passed in, but otherwise she's okay.
She's a very windy little girl.
Yeah, it suddenly smelt and then so I think she has passed in then.
Just like her mother.
On video, thank you.
Come on then. Come on, let's have it off. There we are. Oh dear.
She's trying to put her hands in her mouth.
Oh, I know.
I have to fight her for her mouth.
Oh.
I had to pin her down nearly.
Did you don't get where your food comes from? It comes
She's
your
quite
hand.
worked it out
No,
yet.
not quite. Where did you come? Oh dear. cruel midwife again.
She's got ever such big feet, don't you think?
Yeah.
Tall.
Yeah, it's probably. Oh, I know, it's not going to be very long now. Let me find it in just a minute, but just wait for us. I think you've got. What was your birth weight, Karen?
8, 7, 7, 8.
No, don't say that, otherwise she'll definitely have quite a lot.
Real tears, yeah? No, not quite.
Just like buying a chicken.
Stork was avoid staying in front of toddlers. 7'4". What was the? Okay. But that's a normal. 4 ounces isn't very much. So on day 7 she'll probably be still £8. On day 7 she'll probably £8. Well, she carries on feeling like she is now. She might be. Aren't you, little one?
What a noisy little girl. Good pair of lungs.
What do I need to do about the cord? Do I need to put
Nothing.
that
Nothing at all.
thing on it?
We've got some powder you can put us on, but really we don't give. Did Alison leave your powder?
I've got it from last
Yeah,
time.
you can use it, doesn't matter. But we don't do anything now with it at all. It doesn't do any harm. But they found out it doesn't really hurry it off either. So that's why they spent some all money. That's why they stopped using it. I think.
I'll try not to use it then.
Well, no, it's up to you, honestly. It doesn't matter. Certainly, the time. I'll wait till she starts crying.
Quite a way.
Then tell her I was going to say. Well, once she's on you, she'll stop. She'll be very low.
Blueness.
Oh, it's quite common actually, and the feet as well. 3 or 4 weeks even sometimes it takes to.
It's quite warm though.
I think it doesn't mean she's cold.
No.
It always looks as though they are, I know, but.
I have cold hands.
No, I was going to say, usually some of the time he's got cold hands, no feet.
At the moment.
Sometimes they're in bed sort of. Terrible. And my son as well noticed the other day, my youngest son, he thought the same. But he even looked blue after the swimming pool, absolutely, really terrible, and shivering like that. He says, I'm not cold, not cold.
Just looks it.
Yeah, oh. It's all your fingers, not just one of them.
It's time. Little girl's almost a week old. She's fast asleep. And you can see she scratched her face a little bit. Oh, and here's Granny Mary and little Joe.
Alright, good morning. Alright, we'll come to it now, shall we? Let's go in the car. Alright, alright. Alright. Alright, Granny, put your hand. Yeah, just put your hand. Now. Very good boy.
I think you're losing your socks, my love.
Yes, I think we are. Unless you do
Losing
very
your
long
socks.
feet. Would you put your sock on for you? It's very wobbly.
I didn't want him to